You did Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Represented in the Orioles shit, in the O's, baby.
Yeah, go O's.
Love that.
Yeah.
How was that? So, like, I just want so people. I mean, a lot of people have seen Kill Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it a real bucket pool? Are you really just like in the thing with the? And don't you have to be like handicapped to get on the show?
Dude, it seems like that.
I mean, you're a regular comedy's already psych ward E, as we talked about. So Kill Tony must be like,
bro, that the bullpen, like waiting for that show,
right?
That's
what I was gonna ask.
Hell on earth, bro.
Because it's dude. Oh my god.
It's like a.
It would have been like the Owen Cook thing, but worse. Yeah, it's like
imagine 400 of those autistic guys,
Jesus.
And their leader is like a half gay, like edgelord.
Welcome back to another episode of If This Doesn't Work. I'll myself, best podcast on this side of the Mississippi. Today, for Black History Month, we have the man who in 2024 was voted the cutest 30-year-old in comedy, Matt Brown.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
pew, 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 pew. We're gonna have like fireworks going off in the background. Don't worry.
That's cool. We should get. Like, can you like get like a black fist behind us too, so we can get some of that?
Yeah, we'll superimpose that over this already dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get voted blackest comedian of the year for 2026. That's
would
what
be
I'm striving
sick.
for. So I might say some words you might have to bleep out during this one.
Dude, blackest comedian, that would be sick. You get like Antonio Brown would tweet about it probably for sure.
If he wasn't,
he does
in
like
prison,
white
bro.
person of the year or something.
He's cooked now.
Yeah,
he's in jail.
Oh, that's right. He shot at that guy.
He took a security guard's gun and shot at somebody.
Yeah. Did you see this about Antonio Brown?
I don't think so.
He was hit in the head enough times to where he like on camera, like with a bunch of people around. Someone tried to rob him, I believe.
No, is that like a Jake Paul boxing event or something?
Yeah, I know there was a bunch of streaming people around.
Yeah.
It's not the place to be using a weapon.
Wow.
He took a weapon from a security guard and chased the guy who was shooting at him.
And shot at him. Yeah, yeah.
He was so good.
I forgot about that.
He was so good at football.
So good.
He was really fucking good.
You got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet.
For real.
You know?
Vontez Burfict sent him to the netherworld, and he came back the most
He may never have came back, really.
That's good.
Yeah, what were you listening to on the way here? That's something I like to ask people.
Shit. I was listening to old Opie and Anthony clips.
Love that.
Trying to get in the funny mood.
Dude, I love some old O&A.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Throw
dude.
Patrice on there, one of Patrice's episodes.
Yeah, I was listening to. It was like a compilation of like Jim Norton doing characters, which is like
an O&A comp with. Come on, brother,
dude,
you're speaking my language. I mean, that's big, heavy inspo over here. You know?
Yeah, dude, for sure. I started a podcast with my friend when I first started doing comedy, and it was like strictly just like O&A vibes.
Okay, and then so describe that more? Just a complete hang. Like, cause in my head, O&A. What do you mean by O&A? So yeah.
So
Open Anthony for the fucking people who are under the age of however old we are. It was like a radio show, or on Sirius. It was
it was like terrestrial, regular, like FM radio, and then they were in like Boston. And then they went to New York, and then they like got kicked off the radio a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And when satellite radio started, it was like Sirius was Howard Stern and XM was Opie and Anthony.
Oh, okay, they were XM, right?
Yeah, and then the merger happened, and then eventually Anthony ended up getting fired.
Yeah, and they cultivated like So how would you say what was their vibe like? I mean, I remember it just being a complete hang.
Yeah, so it's like there's like the Opie and Anthony are like the main guys, and then they have Jim Norton was their third mic. And, Opie was just, like, the straight man, the guy that, like, directed everything. Anthony
the unfunny guy.
Yeah, basically
Sorry,
his
Opie.
job.
Sorry, Opie.
Dude, he's, like, the most autistic man of all time. Like, I don't know if you've seen what he's doing now.
I know that he's, like, a curmudgeon or something. I don't know what he's up to.
It's sad, just, like...
Really?
Yeah, he's just, like, recording a podcast on his iPhone from, like, the corner table at an Italian restaurant with, like, a bunch of who-the-fuck-knows guys.
Right.
But their vibe is just like you get like a bunch of dudes in a studio, and not everybody's on mic,
Oh,
so
right.
it's like we'd have like 8 people in a room with like 3 mics.
You need to have like friends for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and like, I don't have friends anymore.
Yeah, it's tough to get. It's tough to get Mike here, and we're friends.
I thought you said Mike lived here.
And it's still tough to get him here. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's tough, man. It's tough out here, but. So did you guys stop doing it?
Yeah, so like we did it for like 2 years, and then we stopped, and then we started again in 2020, and then we stopped again in like 2023, and then I've just been like, that's like what I want to have a podcast, but I also don't want to do it by myself.
Yeah.
And I haven't found the right person to do it with. You know what I mean?
And then you could do it like this, try to get a guest every week.
Yeah,
but you'll drive yourself
tough.
fucking crazy, bro.
You
Trust
guys
me, I
never
know it
just do
from pretty
the two of
close
you?
to huh?
You never just do it, the two of you?
We do.
We do, but
When we can't-
rarely.
Yeah, when we can't find someone.
Yeah.
Or if someone falls through at the last moment.
Rarely.
How
Very
long have you
rarely.
guys known each other? Forever?
Yeah, we've known each other for a long time.
Since I was 9 or 10, somewhere around there.
Damn.
I knew
We
his
weren't
sister.
friends back then.
Yeah, I
we,
knew
we
his
knew we
sister.
like played basketball on
Yeah.
the same
We
team
were on the
one
same team, at
year.
least.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but we
for
didn't
forever.
start hanging out for a few years until like 5 years ago, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That's usually how the most beautiful relationships happen.
How?
Just-
Podcasts?
No. You know of each other for forever, and then
Oh,
one
yeah.
day you're like, you know what?
right. Like
We should be best friends, actually. Yeah.
yeah, well, it does kind of mean that you may not have hung out with them, but you know they haven't like burned anybody, right?
Right, yeah.
Like just because if you know of somebody for that long and they're still around, it's like
Yeah.
all right,
They're like, okay, you got to be a good
he's
guy.
vetted a bit.
Yeah, completely vetted, dude. Yeah.
Did you grow up in Baltimore?
No, I grew up like around the corner from here.
Oh,
In-
really?
Yeah, in Glen Burnie.
Damn, that
I live-
sucks.
Yeah, yeah, dude. My uncle lives like right down the street from here.
For real?
Yeah,
Damn.
on Escalon.
Escalon.
You know
huh?
Escalon? You know
I know that
Escalon?
one.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't.
where my uncle lives. My uncle
Sick.
and
Before you
everybody.
get to Food Line.
Yeah,
So did you go to the Glen Burnie High School?
I went to Broadneck.
Broadneck.
Oh,
So like
interesting.
we lived in like Elverton.
Was it a zip code thing?
So like we lived in Elverton, and then we moved to Arnold, and then my parents got divorced right before I went to high school, and I was supposed to go to either Old Mill or Glen Burnie.
What's Elverton? Isn't that just a road in Glen Burnie?
Yeah, it's like it's a road in Glen Burnie.
Okay,
but
okay.
They
You made
call
it sound like it was a city.
dude, it's E-Town, dude.
Okay,
You
sorry.
can't-
My bad. E-Town. You're from
E-Town's-
E-Town.
It's one of the toughest parts of Glen Burnie, bro.
You gotta have some serious street cred if you're from E-Town.
Dude, there's a guy when I was little. They threw Molotov cocktails through his windows. And,
What
like,
the f-
shot everybody that ran out the front. They killed his mom and his sister.
Jesus.
He ran out. That's why we moved. My dad was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get a third job and we're gonna move somewhere nice."
Yeah, because the cops were hot on his trail.
Yeah, dude. Whoo, boy.
I mean, Molotov cocktails is a nice pull.
yeah,
right?
Yeah, especially for E-Town, dude.
You shout out Glen Burnie showing out. I mean, if you're gonna throw, I mean, Molotovs are pretty nice. They're fun.
Yeah, I always wondered like what kind of like do you skimp on the vodka? Like, do you go like Smirnoff,
Oh,
or are you going like high? You know, getting some Grey Goose Molotov
right,
cocktails.
right.
That's
In my mind, you're going just like high proof, right? So you're just getting fucking
Yeah, Burnett's.
yeah, or like Everclear, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
something that like when you taste it, you shouldn't be drinking it.
Yeah.
We've all tasted something where you're like, oh, this should run a vehicle.
Yeah, this should be in my car. This shouldn't be in my body.
It's not good for me. So you
Yeah.
move from Elverton, which is a road,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
to Annapolis.
Yeah, like outside, like near, like
Arnold, you said?
yeah, like near, like the Anne Arundel Community College.
And that's why I went to Broadneck.
Yeah, so like when we moved back to Glen Burnie when my parents got divorced. Well, we moved to like Curtis Bay, but my parents were like, "Yeah, you're not going to. You're just gonna go to Broadneck because that's probably the best."
As opposed to something in Curtis Bay.
Yeah, like
As
go.
opposed
Well, I mean,
to anything in Curtis Bay.
yeah, Northeast or whatever the fuck.
Gross.
And then I ended up like, I fucked up in high school for real. Like,
you
just-
fucked up.
Yeah, I just skipped all the time. I was selling weed and fighting people. Like, it was you know, just what you do.
What about shit with your friends, bro? You're in high school.
Oh yeah, dude. We were selling weed like it was fucking The Wire. Like just selling like 10 bags and having like whistles and hand signals and like doing all that shit.
Yeah, having a guy as a lookout for the dime bag sales.
For
and
sure,
shit.
dude.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. We had it was so fun.
Did you get in trouble?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
He's like,
A
yeah,
bunch of
actually
times.
had
I
fun.
never had any trouble with like the law. I had more trouble with like school.
Right.
Like get like, you know, beefs from the streets end up happening in school. And like there was one day where we had like it was like the last day of school, and it was like my crew and this other crew were supposed to have like a huge fight.
Damn, what is
And-
this fucking gangs of New York? Gangs
dude.
of Elverton, bro?
Yeah, dude, gangs of fucking Arnold,
Broad-
Maryland.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the one place where it's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, for real.
And then
You can't get away from it.
dude, they sent so many fucking cops to the school to prevent us from fighting, and then we all
Because it's like a nice area, too. They're like,
yeah,
you know.
and then we ended up just going to the basketball court and having like a 7-on-7 fucking like
nice.
it was like that scene in
a
Anchorman
7-man.
where like everybody's got like bed table legs,
A
and,
weapon,
like,
yeah. Phone cords and shit.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That shit was not. I got jumped that day. It was my friend's mom tased the kid. That shit was-
Jesus
that
Christ.
shit was awesome.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, Miss Dana. Shout out Miss Dana.
Shout out, Miss Dana. We know you're
Yeah,
watching.
corrections officer over at Jessup.
A CO?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not trying to talk bad about her, but I have a weird theory about COs.
Oh please.
And it's not even that thought out. It's just what?
Yeah.
My theory, Matt, is what the fuck?
Yeah, why do you do that?
What the fuck?
Yeah, what are you doing?
And it's one of those things where I can't, like Disney adults, right? I can't articulate exactly what that is, but what the fuck?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, dude. My oldest brother's a Disney adult, dude.
Really?
Like he moved his whole family down to Kissimmee, and his wife got a job at Disney so they could
No
get
way.
unlimited.
That's full blown.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
And I think that type of thing stems from like his dad. We have different dads.
Childhood trauma.
Yeah, his dad would
100%.
be like, "Oh, I'm taking you to Disney," and then just never shows up. So now he's like, "I don't care if my kids fucking like Disney or not. We're going." To
Yeah. This
We're
is about
living
me.
in Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always think it comes like if I see a full-grown woman with like the Tinkerbell sticker on her car, I'm like, yeah, she's traumatized.
Yeah, something happened. It's like
Something happened.
It's like, you know how they say like people that got like, you ever hear like somebody with like a lisp, certain lisps they say happen because you got molested when you were at the age where you talked like that.
The lisps come from that?
Yes.
Oh
like,
wow, no, I
I read
hadn't
a
heard
thing
that.
about like
I get it though, right? You're
Yeah.
trapped in some traumatized thing from back
so
then.
you keep talking like that
Mm.
because you can't. There was one time where I was drunk and there's this a comic. I'm not gonna say their name, but they have a lisp, and I was drunk and was like, "Yo, did you get molested? Is that why you talk like that?" And she was like, "Actually, yeah." I was like, "Oh no, I shouldn't have
Fuck,
said that.
shit,
I shouldn't have
fuck."
fucking said
Yeah, when it becomes real.
that."
And I was just trying to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is interesting that people who have lisps sometimes or like a stutter or something, they're like when they're singing, you don't hear it.
Yeah.
It's like maybe if they were singing when they got molested, they could have avoided this whole thing, you know? If they would have had the theater in them a little bit younger.
Yeah.
you
Now
know?
he's just afraid of karaoke instead of his
Yeah.
uncle.
Terrified of something different.
Yeah.
You had both parents growing up. You said they got divorced. How old were you when they got divorced?
Like 13. It was like right before high school. They got like separated and then fully divorced during high school.
Call that like
yeah.
a soft, it's like a soft breakup. you know?
Yeah,
You do, like,
definitely
the-
my fault. 100%
Oh,
my bad.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I could
they,
tell right away. It's
They
your fault.
say it's never the kid's fault. And it's not because I was a bad kid either. I wasn't bad until they got divorced. But I taught my mom how to use Facebook. And then she started cheating on my dad with all of the dudes she used to fuck in high
I
school.
was wondering how this came around, bro.
Which
So,
is
okay,
like-
hold on. Let me just register.
My B. Sorry, Dad.
That's hilarious.
That was an accident.
So, yeah. So it is your fault.
Yeah.
Because if
Uh-huh.
you butterfly affect it all the way back.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like.
Damn, you
whoops.
like provided her with the gun that she shot up the school with.
She was
you
like,
know?
"What's this Facebook thing?" I'm like, "Oh, it's awesome. You can meet
can
all
get-
your old friends."
This is how you cheat on dad.
Yeah.
That's how you introduce it to her.
Remember that guy you said you sang backup vocals for? You could probably find him.
He's probably around. He
Yeah.
didn't blow up.
Yeah, he's probably still playing acoustic sets at the same bar that he was playing
You
at.
could probably still find him right now.
Yeah, he's in College Park somewhere. Just
he's
thumping
on
around.
he's on Opie's podcast with him.
Yeah,
So you had two brothers?
Yeah, I got a half brother and then a regular full brother.
You like them both?
Oh, dude, yeah, they're like my best friends.
Really?
Yeah,
Built-in best friend sounds pretty sick.
It's amazing. And my like the oldest one, the Disney guy, he's a Jehovah's Witness now. And the
Disney
other,
guy and a Jehovah's Witness.
yeah,
Jehovah's
he's double
Witness,
trouble, dude.
Let's be real, though. That's not a real thing, right?
Oh, it's very real.
I mean,
What do you
in
mean not real?
2026, I mean, they have the internet and shit. I just don't.
No, they're
Jehovah-
not Amish.
But hold on. So what the fuck is a Jehovah's Witness? I know it's weird
It's
and
like
culty.
yeah, it's like
Jehovah's God.
yeah,
And they've witnessed God or something. They want to tell everyone.
Yeah,
I know they
Jehovah-
like to tell people about it.
they love telling people
One of their
about
big
it. And they like
things.
to try to scare people too. They're all about it's like a
Fear-mongering?
doomsday cult. Yeah,
Oh, right,
like
right.
the whole thing
Which is a good
like,
way to do it.
Yeah, the whole thing is like there's I think it's like 300,000 people are gonna get to go to heaven when
There's
the
a fucking-
apocalypse happens.
There's a limit?
Yeah,
There's a capacity?
Yeah, dude. There's
a fire marshal
There's a
up
fire
there
marshal in
with St.
heaven. That's
Pete.
like
Bro.
we can only. There's 6 million Jews up here already. We can't fit anymore.
Where are the bodies, bro? 2 million top. No, sorry. It's not that kind of podcast. That was just a joke.
Wait, Mike, you didn't like that?
No, I'm saying that all makes sense.
Mike
to
hates
me.
Jew jokes.
No.
The one
idea
time
of-
he puts his foot down, it's the Holocaust.
the idea of there's a limited amount of space, like I like that. No, I like that. I think it's good. No, I think
you
it's good.
would.
No, I think it's
That
good.
is such a Mike
yeah,
take.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay.
And then the
You can't
rest
just
of
let
them.
everyone in. Are you
No,
kidding me?
that-
or people that like repent at the last
What kind
minute.
of club is it if
crazy.
everyone's in?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there needs to be a good bouncer.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta be, dude.
People who put ice in their milk, you can't
Oh
be in
my
here.
God,
They
bro.
can't be
Dude.
in here.
Also,
anymore.
milk with spaghetti people.
Ooh.
That shit. Always bugged me.
Oof.
Milk and tomato. And
Yeah.
thank you, dude.
Dude, I grew up doing it with like anything we were eating for dinner was milk.
Oh.
So I was the milk and spaghetti guy by happenstance because I grew up with these heathens, and this is what they've taught me.
That's tough, dude.
Yeah, it is tough.
Milk and ice is crazy too. My cousin
agree.
used to do
Yeah.
that.
No, every time I see it, I just think like it's like an alien pretending to be a human kind of. It's just because you can't describe why you don't do it.
You just don't.
But you just don't.
Yeah, you
Because it's
can't-
not just to water it down. That's obviously a thing, but something.
But who waters down milk also?
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
are you putting milk in your or water in your
Like, if
cereal
you see
milk?
someone drink wine with milk, I'm sorry, wine with ice. Some people do that. It's fucking weird. It's the same.
More
thing.
acceptable than milk.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. but
Especially if it's
also
like
just
boxed
What are we
wine.
doing, dude? You got a refrigerator, right? Like, use it.
Yeah.
Time's of the essence.
Yeah. I mean, a boxed wine with ice is okay.
If you're having delirium tremors and you don't have time for a refrigerator, Mike,
your mouth's all raw from
Always
chewing
have
it up.
time.
from sucking dick for vodka money,
Yeah.
you know.
But yeah, so all the leftover after the 300,000, like anybody else that's a Jehovah's Witness, their job is to like rebuild the earth after the apocalypse happens.
Oh, there's an after the apocalypse.
Yeah, and the Jehovah's Witnesses are going to rebuild the earth. That's what they're.
Wait, so they're not part of the 300,000?
So anybody that's not part of the 300,000,
Is your brother a part of the 300,000?
I don't think so.
Like, how do you know if you're in that club?
He's hyped. I think it's all like.
He's hyped.
Yeah, he's hyped. He's like, I can't wait till the apocalypse
Bro,
happens
listen.
and I get to rebuild the world.
Do you have a specific religion? You?
Me? Nah, dude. No, I'm like
Imagine how
agnostic.
hyped that would be.
Yeah. You're like, I get to do it.
I would never shut the fuck up. Like, obviously all those people annoy me, right? To a level. If I'm them and I really actually believe that, I would never shut the fuck up.
And that's why they're always trying to recruit people.
That's
they
what
need,
I'm saying.
They need help.
They
They need help to rebuild the earth after the apocalypse.
It's a lot of
happens.
work.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You
not
know?
just like there's like 17 billion e-towns that need to be rebuilt.
Post-apocalyptic E-Town is a brutal place, you know?
It's pretty close to it already, honestly.
Yeah, right. Just kind of E-Town.
Yeah, they used to put fucking chemicals in the community pool, like not like the pool cleaning chemicals. They would put like
Not the pool cleaning guy. What the fuck kind?
they'd put like drain cleaner, and
sterilizing
shit.
kind. You know?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Drain cleaners and shit. They try to burn the people that jumped in the pool. Bro.
Jesus.
It's bad.
Actually?
Yeah.
That's
You
great.
can look it up. E-Town. It's not fun.
No, I
It's
believe
not a
it.
fun
Everyone's in
place.
Breaking Bad
Where
shit.
you go,
It's
E-Town.
hydrochloric acid
That's
this
great.
week.
I have
Yeah,
to say, Elverton sounds like a town in Lord of the Rings. Like, it literally sounds like that's like what I would name the guy. Like, you know.
There are a few golems over there.
There's some similarities.
Yeah, there was a lady that got murdered in the woods right outside. Yeah, you guys
You guys
remember
have
that
woods
story?
over there?
No, I mean, people probably get murdered over in Glenmurray more often than I
They
know
like
about.
left her in the woods by Old Mill High School, and it was like a whole thing.
She was raped, I assume.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was like 2000.
Now, hear me out for a second, right? This is a little bit. If you're, obviously not you,
Uh-huh.
if a person kills a woman and doesn't rape her, it's kind of rude.
Yeah, you're leaving. Yeah.
It's rude.
You're
You're leaving money on
she
the
wasn't
table?
good.
What are you gonna
there's-
say? What are
There's
you
free
gonna say?
pussy.
She wasn't good enough. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not condoning either.
Yeah.
I do though feel like if I was a woman and was murdered and I didn't get raped, I'd be like,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
not
also,
even after. I mean, anything.
the vice versa of that too. If you're gonna rape a woman, you should probably kill her afterwards. Because like that's also fucked up to just leave her all traumatized like that.
Oh, it's like the more polite thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like,
trying to
hey,
be a gentleman.
Yeah. Sorry, I did this.
I don't want to have you to have to live with this now.
It will be all over soon.
I don't want to give you a list, for God's sakes. I'd rather put this fucking no, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
well,
like that British guy. What's his name? Jimmy Savile or whatever. He was like the Make-A-Wish guy in the UK, and
Tell
he
me
was
more.
like raping a bunch of like dying kids.
kids. Oh yeah.
And it's like when you like say it, it's like yeah, he was raping dying kids, but it's better to.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
It's better to
sure.
rape a dying kid than a kid that's gonna have to live. with
Sure.
a
I mean,
tough lisp.
I mean, I agree. In a terrible way. It's like if you, well, in this way,
Mike's having trouble over there, bro.
in this way, if you kill someone, and they're 95, right?
Yeah.
And you kill someone and they're 5, the 5 is unquestionably worse because
Right.
you're stopping what could have been.
Mm-hmm.
If someone has terminal cancer, I'm not saying to rape them. I'm just not saying not to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like that lady that they're looking for right now, the Guthrie lady. It's like,
what is this?
Bro,
yeah. What's up with that?
like
She's like at 90 or something.
Yeah, and she's like had like a medicine that she needed to take every day.
Oh.
And if she didn't have it for like more than 2 days, then she's dead. And it's like, all right, well, she's dead. Like,
Yeah, stop doing the news about it.
Move on.
Do you know about that?
No, I mean I know the name. I thought it was a person that got
It's like
shot
a-
or something. She's missing.
Yeah, it was like a newscaster's
Kidnapped.
mom. Yeah, they got kidnapped in like Arizona or something. I don't know.
Someone you've never heard of before this happening, right?
Yeah, I mean, when I heard Guthrie, all I could think of was former Orioles starting pitcher Jeremy Guthrie. I'm like, damn, somebody took Jeremy Guthrie's mom, but it wasn't her. Thank God. I mean, they took Cal Ripken's mom once.
Dude, I was just thinking about Cal Ripken when you were saying that because of the Orioles. I
And then
remember
they dropped
that.
They dropped her off at a Walmart.
The next day or like the same day or
How
something?
annoying was that bitch?
Terrible.
Like, I can't even take
She's like,
Iron Man.
you know he never
mom.
missed a game. She's talking about Cal.
Well, my son, he'll never stop looking. You know how many baseball games he played? You know how many innings that is?
He never missed.
Kevin Costner fucked his wife. He still didn't stop playing.
Still didn't stop.
He flipped the breaker on the stadium, so they missed the game.
Did you did you? You probably didn't to go back into some boring, way less funny topics. Did you know at the time that the Facebook that your mom cheated, like that happened, or did you how did the divorce affect? Did it really fuck you up?
Yeah, I mean, well, so the whole
Because
thing.
13 is like a pretty pivotal age.
Yeah, the divorce. I mean, there was a bunch of things that were happening in that time that like really fucked me up because it was like my like the parents' divorce thing, and then my grandma, she had got brain cancer, and she was living with us while my parents were getting separated.
Because she had the cancer or no?
Oh yeah.
Like, is that why she was living with you?
Oh yeah, I thought you were saying where my parents getting divorced because my grandma was living with us with cancer.
We gotta end this.
Yeah, no, she had we didn't have the money to like put her in a hospice or anything.
Yeah, of course.
And
how expensive
then-
that shit is?
Yeah, and then when my parents got divorced, my mom, this is so fucked up, but like, so
I
she
love that
cheats
you're
on my
laughing through
dad. Well, yeah, because it's funny, because like the end of all of this is very like, what's that? Who's the lady singer that's like, isn't that ironic? You know, what I'm talking
Alanis
about?
Morissette.
Alanis Morissette. It's very Alanis Morissette what happened.
Alanis Morissette in.
So my mom divorces my dad, takes like all of his money.
No way.
Yeah, you after cheating on him, takes the kids, everything, then puts her mom in a hospice. She dies, and then like 6 months later, my mom gets diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
No way.
Yeah. So
That's
my dad.
not funny.
No, it is funny because she fucked over my dad.
But
And then my dad's got to be like, that bitch, I hope she gets cancer and dies. And then she does.
and then he became a Jehovah's Witness. He's like, holy shit, Jehovah's real. He's like, but that's why your brother's got it now. I mean, wait a minute. So, that's crazy.
But yeah, I like the grandma, like the divorce was bad, but my grandma, that whole shit was like, that
Brutal.
was the worst part. That shit fucked me up more.
Because you're
than
seeing
anything.
her go through it.
Yeah, and like she's like losing. She has
Because
brain
she's doing the
cancer.
chemo and shit.
Yeah, she's losing her
Trying to
mind
fight it.
because her brain's just getting eaten, and like she keeps like calling me my grandfather's name and like saying like very like fucked up like sexual stuff to me.
Damn. And
Like,
you're
well-
like 12, dude.
Yeah, I had to like change her diaper one time, and she was like, "Oh, Donald, you haven't touched me like that in years."
No
and I was
way.
like, "All right,
No way.
I'm like never gonna have an office job now."
or an orgasm.
Yeah, and then I have to go do fucking algebra 1. Like what?
Dude, why did they even have you on diaper duty, bro? That's crazy.
Because they had jobs. They were.
Yeah,
we
true.
were in a house we couldn't afford.
Right.
Like,
Damn.
yeah, my mom was probably out fucking some guy.
Yeah,
My-
she was busy.
My dad left at 4 to go deliver newspapers before work. Like,
Damn. So how'd your brother? I mean, did you start? So when you guys, who did you live with then? When you guys, so your mom took you, you said.
yeah,
took
we
the kids.
moved to like right across the street from McDougal's.
Oh,
we
solid.
We live back there.
Because your mom needed somewhere to work.
Dude, if she could have worked, she probably could have worked at McDougal's. Honestly.
She's pretty.
I mean, she used to be. She wasn't.
Well, she's fucking dead now, bro. I mean, she
when
used
she
to be,
was-
not so much
When
anymore.
she was 17, she was a looker, and then she let herself go after she had 3 kids.
Well, I mean, after 17's her prime, so anyway. No, just kidding.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, she's probably McDougal's worthy.
What cancer did she have? Did she have brain cancer as well?
No, she had a it was like a weird like cellular cancer.
I love the one that no one's ever heard. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, this is something else that can kill you.
Because they said it was cervical cancer at first, and then they went to give her a hysterectomy, and they were like, oh shit, and like half of her stomach had been eaten.
By the cancer?
Mm-hmm. So they had to like give her like they put like a not a colostomy. It was like a regular ostomy, and the only place they could do it for some reason was her belly button, and she was fat, so like her folds would go. It was fucking disgusting. I would have to like change those bags.
Brutal.
Do all that.
Brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I was laughing about her dying and all that,
Well,
but like I love that lady. That was she was like my best friend.
Well,
but it is funny.
It's just like one tear. You're like, no, well, that's what comedians are, you know?
Yeah, and like my dad's eulogy was fucking hilarious because it's like he's fighting back. Like it's like a Myles Garrett on the last day of the season where he's like, next year I'm gonna be at such a better team, but. Man, we fought the fight this year, didn't we? On to bigger and better things now.
Did either of them remarry?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad and my mom, she like literally we moved in with her old high school boyfriend that she had when she was in
the one that she was the backup dancer for?
Different one. She had two big boyfriends in high school. We moved in with the raging fucking steroid guy.
Steroid guy? Yeah. I love there's some archetype, yeah, Juice head.
Yeah, he was I think he was like a DEA agent or something.
Oh,
I don't know. But he's like a contractor. And yeah, he was all right. His kids were cool. The first day I met his kids, we were like upstairs in our house and it was snowing and they were like, "Yo, check it out. We can get out on the roof." And I'm like, "It's snowing. You probably shouldn't go out on the roof." And his son Billy just climbs out the window and just falls straight off the roof. And I'm like, "All right, it's the first time I've met this guy and his kids, and now I gotta go explain like." Your son might be dead in the stairwell out back because he fell off the roof.
What an idiot. I mean, he had it coming.
Yeah. Then he joined the Marines, which is like the perfect thing for.
Yeah, we got right there. Give this kid a gun. Yeah, for sure.
He's walking on icy roofs. Yeah, we need to send him to
give this kid a weapon immediately.
Yeah.
He'll fight, you know.
Oh yeah. He'll fight a kid. He doesn't give a fuck.
He'll do whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't need any like rules for conduct or anything.
So that does track. I mean, that sounds like brutal. And you said you were living with your mom. So when she gets diagnosed, I'm curious about that. Mm-hmm. You're older then. You're not 13 at that point because that happens when does she get diagnosed with cancer? And she
I was 16.
When did your grandmom die? How old were you?
When I was 15.
Damn. So the whole fucking wow. Your whole teenage years were pretty terrible.
Yeah. It was a rough time.
God damn.
I was like a huge baseball player, and like when I was like a freshman in high school, I was playing like varsity baseball, and then
I'm surprised you were even able to like get out there and do all that.
Well, so my sophomore year, I got cut from the baseball team. It was like right around the time when my grandma was like getting ready to die, and I got cut from the team because I was like, I'm like spazzing. Like my parents are divorced. I'm in school just like fighting people.
Of course.
And they're like,
well,
you can't be on the baseball team anymore. And then like my junior year, I was like, oh, I'm not even gonna play. I'll just play like travel ball or whatever. And then my mom got sick in the summer between my junior and senior year. And she was like begging me. She's like, all I want to see is my son play baseball one more time. And I was like, all right. And I played on the baseball team, and then I got in like 3 fights with my teammates. Like
you just put on baseball gear and fought.
Yeah, there was like a freshman. We were in like we were like doing like infield drills, and this like freshman cut me off in the line, and I was like, bro, I'm a senior, you're a freshman, get to the back of the line. And he was like, I'm going to play more than you, so you get in the back of the fucking line. And I was like, what the fuck did you say to me? And he was like, you're a fucking scrub. You shouldn't even be on the team. And I just fucking grabbed him and threw him on the ground and started punching him. Everybody's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I got things going on. I can't.
Oh yeah,
I can't be talking to me like that.
Well, that's the thing. Anytime a kid is really acting out, it's just like, there's usually just like something's up.
Yeah, like my senior year, I missed I think 80% of school days.
Wow.
Because I was either with my mom in the hospital or I was just skipping class to get stoned.
Yeah.
And they were just like I graduated with a 1.17 GPA, which you shouldn't graduate.
Sounds like an oxymoron.
You shouldn't graduate with that. But they were just like, we got to get this kid the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get him
it's
going.
Like when you go to the playoffs with a losing record, which doesn't happen very often, but it happens.
Yeah, they're like, this is just like a sympathy. Like, get him out of here.
Yeah, I got most likely to skip school in my yearbook, so I'm with you on that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Actually, yeah.
I wish I
would. And then didn't even graduate. So you want to talk about impressive, getting a senior superlative, and then also never graduating.
Where'd you go to high school?
Well, I went to Mount St. Joe.
Okay.
Then they asked me politely to not come back at some point. And then I went to Northeast.
Okay.
And then I feel like they asked me the same thing kind of.
But how old are you?
I'm 36.
36? Oh, shit.
In a row.
Okay. Damn. So you were my stepbrother, Billy. He was probably a freshman when you were
Billy who?
Ogilvy.
No, never
Yeah, he
heard
was
of it.
he was a freshman probably when you were in high
Yeah.
school. 'Cause he
And I
a
was barely there,
Northeastern.
as I just
Yeah,
said. I
yeah.
really was barely there. So, but I was a heroin addict. So
Oh, for real?
in high school, yeah.
Damn,
pretty
me
sick.
too, dude.
For real?
Not like heroin. I did heroin twice.
But opiates.
But opiates, yeah. I was taking all my mom's like when
You had the stash.
when my grandma died, my mom was like, "Get rid of these pills," and I was like,
Okay.
"You got it, dude."
Consider him gone.
Yeah, and then when my mom was sick,
Should I call Mr. Yuck?
and then when my mom was sick, she was so fucked up because she had like the bags of Dilaudid.
Oh yeah,
At
the
home.
pouches and the bags, the
She had,
actual
like the big
the
thin
dripper
shit
bags
with the button
Ooh.
at home, and I'd come up to her and be like, "Mom, my tooth hurts," and she'd go, "Oh, I got something over here for you." She'd just hand me like morphine pills and shit.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
awesome. And then I did heroin.
Till it wasn't.
I did heroin for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I should," because I was sick for like 4 days
Mm.
after doing it, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I should be doing this stuff anymore."
Nah, probably not. Yeah, it's probably a good call.
But dude, playing baseball after you've drank like half a fifth of Captain Morgan and snorted some Percocets,
Oof,
you're like, I am.
him.
Yeah, I'm the god. I'm God. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, there's no arguing with that, you know?
I could throw this ball so fucking hard. It
I
doesn't
am
even
the
feel like
best.
anything.
God damn, what was that Greek name you said earlier?
Timotheus.
Yeah. I am
Remind me.
Timotheus, god of baseball.
There's fucking lightning shooting out from you.
And then just going around like after a summer league baseball game and fucking hitting cars trying to find change so we could buy Percocets.
Yeah.
And I'm just like holding on to like,
Because perks are expensive.
yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
When mom and grandma run out, there's only so much.
Still in uniform with like CDs, loose change, and sunglasses in my hands because I've been checking people's cars. The cop pulled over one time. I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Just walking around with my friends." And he's like, "What's in your hands?" I'm like, just my stuff." It's like a Tom Petty CD and
Yeah.
like 3 pairs of Ray-Bans.
Yeah, I was gonna say multiple sunglasses. I really was gonna say that. Multiple pairs of sunglasses. For some reason, you take whatever's in there, right? Mike, will you get me another one of these
Yeah, we want-
Sierras?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me ask you some questions. Dude. I got some questions. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that. I don't. So, how long was your mom have? My dad died of cancer when I was 20. I don't know why I said that, to let you know that I'm not just like poking at some traumatic thing of yours.
Yeah,
But how long was your mom sick?
It was about.
Because she got diagnosed when it was already stage 4.
It was like 14 months,
Mm.
maybe.
Yeah, not long.
Yeah, they didn't know. Like at first they thought it wasn't that bad.
Oh, they don't
and
know how
then-
aggressive it is at first.
Yeah, and they were
How
like,
much is already spread.
and then it was around Easter 2012.
It's incredible what they don't know sometimes.
Yeah, especially like I'll never go to the
Doctor?
MedStar. Well, yeah, the MedStar hospital up in Brooklyn. That's like right on the water. I'll never fucking like that's where they took care of my mom at. I'm like,
Took care.
yeah, y'all sucked. Like, I'm never going there.
I mean, it sounds like they did a bad job.
Yeah. It was cool though because you could like watch all the junkies from the window.
Oh,
like, from
true.
up on the top.
That's fun.
We saw a dead body in the water once. I thought my mom was tripping. She was like standing at the window and she's like, "Is that a body down there?" And I was like,
Oh my.
"Fuck out of there!" And she was like, "No, walk down there and call me and I'll direct you to it." And I called her and walked and I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's a dead body in the water right here."
Damn.
Yeah,
That is, they know.
but
You
yeah,
got-
it was like 14 months. So it was like.
and you just watch her
relatively-
deteriorate through that 14 months.
Yeah,
That's
which
brutal.
is like. It sucks because like the last like 4 or 5 months, it's like that's not my mom anymore.
No, it's a shell.
Yeah, and then she like when we did her funeral, it was at the same place we did my grandma's funeral, and I guess the makeup person doesn't. They only have one like style of makeup they do, so my mom looked just like my grandma.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, they put like the same wig,
That's
the same
fucking
everything.
weird.
And I was like, this is kind of fucking.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That is weird, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's like anyone who's a female who dies in this town is gonna look like this person. Like,
Yeah, if
'cause
you
the
die in
mortician-
Hyattsville,
right?
you
Because
got
the-
one look, dude.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So your dad's still with us?
Yeah.
I don't know why people say
He's
that. It's
in-
not like
he's
he's
in
fucking in the
Florida.
room. You're like, he's not with us. He's in Florida. Dumbass.
Yeah.
You close with him?
Relatively.
Both your brothers live in Maryland?
No, the one. Well, so the Jehovah's Witness brother, he splits the time. He lives in Florida by Disney, and then he'll live up here like half the year for like the work season. We do like window cleaning and power washing and stuff.
Does he have any intel on when the apocalypse gonna come? Like, I know you got an
it's
inside
always
guy.
it's always soon. It's
I
always
bet.
like,
oh yeah,
just
impending.
be ready for
The
it.
dude
yeah.
was impending.
Yeah, like he was trying to tell me about how their Bible was like predicting like all the conflict with like US, Russia, and China is all in the Bible.
Pre-written.
Yeah, and
Sure.
he's like trying to tell me about it, and I'm like, bro, it sounds like you're describing Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
like,
'cause it's all the
doesn't-
same. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
He's like, there's a battle for the North and a battle for the South, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude,
We're Daenerys, I
yeah,
know.
Yeah, where are the Lannisters? What are you talking
right,
about?
yeah, I know. Where's the little guy?
Yeah, and then my other brother, he lives out in like Owings Mills, and he works at the airport.
Okay.
And he's a good guy. He's like high functioning autistic. He's
Autistic?
got Asperger's, all that stuff.
Do you know who Owen Cook is by any chance? He's a pickup artist and a guru.
I think I might know.
Okay. So basically, I did this. You said autism, and it just made me think of this real quick. But that's just too much of a side step. Basically, I made fun of this guy's content because it's unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
I reposted a story of his. I say, if you're following this guy for real, like, seek help. And if you're hate watching, cheers. And he slid in my DMs and he's like, dude, why are you hating on me, right? And he invited me to an event. So I went to his event yesterday. I went to his event, bro, because I told him I would. And I go to his event yesterday, bro, and it's like 20 autistic people, right, who were like learning how to speak. You know what I mean?
God.
Like, and it's like, it's hard to like hate on it as much as I hate the people doing it, running it. Because the guys there are like, this is really helpful.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like, I guess if you don't know how to like be you know what I mean? They're just like not knowing what to do socially.
Yeah, I
So-
mean that's one of those things where it's like when you see it online, you're like, "Fuck this guy," and then you go see it in person. It's like anything. It's hard to hate on somebody once you're like there.
There are people here who are getting help from this. Now it's like obviously like, you know, the pickup artists and like
Yeah.
teaching these guys how to have game and shit is
And
like,
if they're that autistic, there's probably about 5 of them that are gonna end up sexually assaulting somebody, being like, "No, this is what Owen said to do."
dude, literally, Matt, I swear to God that one of the coaches was talking about, they went out the night before. This is the problem. I didn't know. I wish I'd have known this because I would have went, right?
Yeah.
I would have totally went. The night before, they took him out in the wild.
Oh my God.
And so the coaches and the guys all go out and they're asking them to, I only went Sunday, right? And that did happen Saturday. So they're talking about what happened Sunday. They're making them each stand up and talk about the night before. And this one kid is like, yeah, this is a crazy, you know, something I got shut down. And the coach that's standing up front is like, but did I come over? And he's like, you did come over. And the coach is like, then what did I do? He's like, you went up and talked to her. And he's like, and what did she do? He's like, she told you to get the fuck out of there. And he's like, and what did I do? He's like, you didn't. And it's like, he's like, that's right, fellas. Don't back down when the fat friend tries to get you out of there.
Oh my
Dude, it's
God,
like,
dude.
literally, she, this is what he said. He goes, she put her hand on my stomach to back me off. And he's like, I don't know why women think they can just touch us like that. I couldn't do that, but I'm not going to get to that. Instead of thinking, why was I close enough for her to have to touch me?
Yeah, he pivots into Andrew Tate points.
That's literally manosphere shit.
Yeah.
It literally is manosphere shit, bro. And it's like, man.
Where was this? Where'd you go?
It was in D.C. It was an hour drive for me. And it was,
Okay.
Because I don't know where he lives. I think Cali or something, you know? Oh,
Yeah.
and another thing, the guy
I
Owen.
was saying Baltimore. If you're trying to do that, you're gonna get fucking
Yeah.
Some blackfish is gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Well, one of the guys had that issue. One of the guys said that the night before he went up to some black girl and she wasn't interested. They went back and forth. She ends up calling him racist, making this huge scene, and it's like. Literally, he's telling me that he's like, yeah, the coach told me to go say this thing to her, and he's like, and I'm like, damn, are you? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is the best for me,
Yeah,
right? So I'm like, this
sounds
is,
amazing.
It was incredible for me, and I'm just like, for real. And he's like, I'm like, how do you feel? He's like, I don't want to do it again. like he's done with women because
I
like
imagine them telling like they're just like fucking with the autistic guy. The coaches are probably just telling him,
Probably,
like,
bro.
like saying like Borat shit.
Probably.
Like go up and call her chocolate face.
probably literally that because and they have this autistic level of honesty.
Yeah.
So like even when he's telling me the story, he's going like, yeah, we went back and forth. I don't even remember exactly what I said, but then she called me racist, and I'm like, well, yeah. Like he's not even being funny though. He's
Right.
like, well, everyone's like a little, and it's like,
Yeah.
but you're not. That's not the time and place to like have that argument.
Yeah.
So he said it to her because she was like, "Are you racist?" And he's basically like, "Yeah."
Well, yeah, of course. Like, who isn't? Well,
Yes,
you're
and then
racist.
she's just like, "You're admitting you're," you know. It's just like you're out in D.C. like in this politically correct. It was just like,
Oh,
I
dude.
mean, I would have given anything to have been there the Saturday night, but Sorry,
Damn, dude, we gotta find the next time this guy's having
100%, dude, 100%. I mean, these guys, they were making him repeat stuff too. They're like, oh man, it was just like, now everyone say it with. I mean, it was crazy. You know, when you have sex with a girl and talk to her for 2 weeks, stuff like that.
Is it also? Are they also doing the type of stuff? Because I remember there used to be guys that would like. It would be like a pickup thing, but then they'd also be like, "This is how you make out with the girl." Like they'd instruct them on how to like.
So I didn't get to see any of that. I didn't get to see any of the makeouts, but I can tell you this: like when I didn't go Saturday, right? So I show up Sunday, and then when a couple of people said hi to me, and it was like shit like this, like someone turned to me and I shake their hand, and they'd be like, "Hey," and like I guess they assumed everyone was there the day before, right, or whatever. But I shook this guy's hand, and he's like, "How was that?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "How was my handshake?" I'm like they're like practicing. I know, bro. They're like practicing. I'm like, I fine, I guess.
He's building an army of autists.
And that's the thing, to these guys, he is the shit.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, it's like, yes, it works. If you approach 7,000 women, you're going to get laid.
Yeah.
Period.
Right.
That doesn't mean you're like good at the thing.
Yeah, and it's also you're not getting like that's the other thing is like it's not quality.
You're looking at this as numbers game, right? You actually respect women less and less the more you do this.
Yeah,
because you're just looking at them as like, no, this is a game. They call it a game, and it's like there's no like respecting the divine feminine involved.
I have no idea how anybody like, cause I've never met anybody that's fulfilled. You know what I mean? Like in their soul, like yeah, you get laid a couple times, but that's not gonna like make you feel better.
No,
you know what I mean? And it's like you get some autistic guy to just like start going around like Dextering pussy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just don't like.
I know there's something
like
that it doesn't feel, and they're like teaching them how to do sales and public speaking and get women, right? So because it's all the same thing. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: they're like, telling them to have confidence, right? And telling them to, what you're saying is interesting. It's like, sure.
Yeah.
You can't disprove it on paper, but
is that like the modern day like snake oil salesman?
Kind of. When he asked me what's my problem, he's like, "Why are you hating?" I told him, I feel like you're a grifter capitalizing on a male loneliness epidemic. That's what I told him.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, come out to one, brother." And he like sent me his voice memo. I let him. He does this fake laugh. He's like, "What we're saying is crazy," but I would come out to a thing. It's like, dude, it's
like
terrible.
He's a fucking evil villain.
It's pretty bizarre.
Owen Cook.
Owen Cook, yeah. You give him dude. Just follow him on Instagram. I mean, it's like he's like, imagine going up to a table with Leonardo DiCaprio, and Leonardo DiCaprio is with 4 women, and then you end up getting Leonardo DiCaprio's woman, and Leonardo DiCaprio gets mad at you, and you actually don't want her. You want her friend. So her friend comes over, who's actually the Miss USA beauty pageant winner, and you get her. Well, that's actually my story from about 15 years ago, and it's like, dude, it's like it is so cringy. I can't even
plot twist. I'm that guy.
Yes,
actually.
dude. I can't even describe it to you. He's like, I have more evidence than anyone. I've been doing this for 20 years, dominating in the pickup artist game. I've approached more women than anyone. It's just like, oh my god,
I've
bro.
approached more women than anyone. Yo, I'm the plate appearance king, dude.
Yeah, that's good. That's
For real.
I've stepped up to bat so many times.
Literally. You literally that.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah. All right, let's get into something more serious. Can you rank the ethnicities best to worst, please?
Yeah, easily, dude.
I mean, thank God you asked.
1A, 1B, white and black, of course, and then Latino, number 2.
Okay, fair. 1A, 1B, I love.
I'm putting Asian at bottom. I don't like
all Asian.
All
Asian. Okay.
I'm not a racist, but I don't like Asian people.
I think that's fair.
I should be able to say that.
And here you can.
I've never been friends with one. I've never found one attractive. Sorry. Like, I'm not going to be mean to you guys. I just don't like the way you look.
Smell, taste, act, sound.
You freak me out a little bit. You're always kind of mean to me.
Always feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what's up with you guys, but I'm not for it exactly.
1A and 1B is very progressive for Black History Month. I like that word,
Yeah, I mean, black people, the only reason I don't say black people are 1A is just because, like, I'm not black.
Yeah. But if you, for sure.
But you guys are the same, like, we're the same people.
Yeah.
And Latinos, you're so close. It's just, there's a couple things y'all got to work on.
Yeah,
there's
a couple of things that if you guys just tighten up on, we might have you over here.
Yeah, get your English right. You start speaking better English.
Speak early.
I do. I was in Texas. That's when I learned to love Mexicans
Latino, yeah.
and Latinos. Yeah, Because up here, it's like, you never know. Like, they're like, oh, no, I'm not Mexican. I'm fucking Guatemalan.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're, what, East Mexican? Like,
Right.
But
In
down
Texas,
there,
it's like, yeah,
we're Mexicans.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
then-
Texas is which is weird about Texas because it's like half
Tejas.
racist white guys
Yeah.
and then half Mexican guys who don't speak any English.
And they're the same guy.
Yeah,
They love their truck.
They're-
They love their flag. They
they're
love
the
their beer.
same guy.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand about the people that are like trying to get Mexicans kicked out and all that. It's like, you're the same guy. Y'all love the same exact shit. It's just you
Yeah.
speak different languages. Like,
Right. That's it.
just get
There's a
over it.
communication barrier here,
yeah,
and
you
that's
both
it.
want to fuck your cousin. You both love a flag. You want an F-150.
Simple.
Yeah,
Simple people.
Modelo, Budweiser, same
Right.
shit.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
You're both homophobic.
Yeah,
It's-
really homophobic.
Yeah.
Like, really homophobic.
It's like it's the same thing.
yeah.
What's the worst job you ever had?
I've only ever had like 2 jobs my entire life.
Damn.
I've done window cleaning, and then when
like
I
the
was,
big shit.
No.
Okay.
Just like houses and like
Okay.
restaurants and stuff, like Double T Diner and Dunkin'
Okay,
Donuts
like
and shit
double
like that.
T's. All right.
Yeah, I watched a lady get pepper sprayed. One of the managers at a Double T in Catonsville got pepper
A
sprayed.
manager got pepper sprayed.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, she was such a bitch.
it sounds like a Waffle House type of incident, but I love
It was very Waffle Housey.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
These
yeah.
ladies came in, they tried to skip out on their bill, and the manager, who's this Greek lady, who was very rude to me all the
Greek
time.
restaurant owner. Weird.
Yeah, especially the Double T.
Strange. Not to
so,
speak
like,
on stereotypes.
She like ran out after him, and she was like knocking on their car window, and the girl put the window down and just bear maced her.
Right away.
Yeah, and the lady was like, "Ah!" And she's like looking at me, and she's like, "Call the cops, call the cops." And I'm like, "You're a cunt. I'm with them."
Why'd you?
Fuck.
Yeah, let them go. They're already out here.
Yeah, what, the $40 on pancakes and shit?
They
Like,
won,
yeah.
right? If they're in the car, they won.
Yeah.
It's just like
Give it up.
it's like the loss prevention guy who takes his job too serious
Oh,
for
yeah.
any pick a store.
Oh yeah.
Pick one, right?
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
they're ready to get shot and killed over like a PlayStation that's not theirs.
Right.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I was working, and the other job I had was I worked security when I was in Austin.
Damn, you're the op.
Yeah. Well, so that's the thing is like I was like
You're cool.
I'm like I'm
Not
like
ready to
looking
get
through
shot.
people's
Yeah,
stuff, and
yeah.
I'm like, oh, you got a knife? I'm like, hey, yo,
You don't think you're gonna kill
stab
someone.
somebody,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Or like if they have like whatever, like we're supposed to take their vapes and their cigarettes and all that, and I just be like, yeah, just don't fucking
Don't be smoking this. Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Like a regular person, you mean?
yeah,
You acting like a person.
Yeah, and
which, by the way, is cool as fuck for a security
And
guard.
I also always called out the other. Anytime I saw a security guard trying to be a hard ass, I'd
Right.
be like, "Yo, like these people are here to have a good time. So like,
Chill.
you have no reason to be fucking with
Chill.
them right now. They spent the money. They're the whole reason we even have a job. So if you're giving people a bad taste, then they're not gonna come back.
for sure.
And eventually, nobody's gonna come outside, and we're
Right.
not gonna have a job.
We're not the Gestapo. This makes no sense. We're
Yeah.
not. This is not that serious.
Yeah, this is best. We're doing security for a Billy String show, and you're trying to take somebody's lighter. Like
They got a little dust in a baggie, brother. Need to
Yeah.
get a little dust out the baggie. So, which one was worse, the window cleaning or the security?
Honestly, like, here's the thing: is like I love to work, so
Wow.
it's like any job's got some shit.
Very 1A of you.
Yeah, dude, I'm here to. That's what I'm here for. Dude. Anything like
I'm a
comedy's
workhorse.
probably the worst job I've ever had.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
Yeah, true.
Like window cleaning is just like it's a pain in the ass, or like security where it's like I have like an actual boss.
right.
That kind of sucks. But comedy is like the worst because you have to deal with all these other fucking retards.
Yeah, it's like you're in the psych ward basically.
Yeah.
For your job.
Yeah, every night. You
And
gotta
with
go
drunk
out and-
dude, so it's like it's either the like psychosis of the people who work with you,
Mhm.
your own demons,
Mhm.
and then like the drunk crowd,
Yeah.
or the mostly drunk crowd. I mean, it's like, yeah, that's I would go insane.
Yeah, it's the other comics mainly. Like
You're like
I
the crowd's
fucking-
fine.
Yeah, I'm like one of these people where like it seems like all comics nowadays like refuse to shit on each other or like say anything.
Oh,
bad.
everyone. Oh, that's the.
It's like, oh no, you're so great. And
He's
this
great.
Is so great.
They're
and that's
great.
great. And it's
He's
like,
great. So
no,
funny.
They aren't. They suck. This guy sucks.
right.
that
I
guy
suck.
sucks.
You suck. We
Yeah.
all suck. That's how. Yeah.
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 And then like the amount of people that are just trying to like sell themselves, and they're like taking out ads on Instagram with their
They're
clips.
doing like the Burt Kreischer thing. They're just
Yeah.
like they're promoting more than they're comedian.
Yeah, and it's like I'm starting to get to the point where because when I started comedy in 2014,
You've been doing this since you were like 19 or something. Yeah?
yeah, and when I started, I would just like I would troll other comics constantly online.
That's incredible.
Just because it's like, hey,
Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
yeah, we're all having fun here.
Yeah.
And then at some point, it was like around like 2016, like when Trump got elected. shit kind of changed and everything started to get like real serious, and that's when everybody stopped kind of shitting on each other too. I noticed.
It is interesting that you have like a perspective of that, right? From
Yeah.
being in that spot of like, because that's on the edge of like what's acceptable and what's not, right?
Mhm.
So it's interesting to be there and then to see that change with political tides,
Yeah, it was like immediate. Like
Wow.
2016, it was like fun's over. Like,
yeah.
like, no more
now you're a
fucking
hateful
around.
bigot.
Yeah, and now I'm at the point where it's like, nah, I'm gonna bring it back anyway. I've started recently, like,
I think we got past it.
yeah,
I think we got past most of it.
yeah, it's time to start shitting on each other again.
Yeah.
and having fun with it.
Yes.
People take that shit way too serious.
Dude, if no one's calling you like gay and telling you suck, what are we doing?
Right. It's like, how are you gonna get better if there's not somebody
we
challenging
actually
you?
just recently had a comic one saying that exact thing, where it's hard to get honest feedback because everyone's so polite. Where it's like, no,
Mhm.
the baseline should be like, dude, you suck.
Yeah.
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 Even if they're good, they should be. It's like talk shit to them and then defend them when they're not there, type thing.
Exactly. That's 100%. That's how I.
Yeah.
That's how I roll.
That's a real. Yes.
But also, like, if you do suck and then you're not around, I'm gonna tell
be
people
honest.
you suck.
Well, no, exactly. Be honest.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
you're not-
having problems with a comic right now because it's like he's a fucking hack, and then it's like somebody
He's mad
told
that you're bringing
somebody
attention
somebody
to that or
told
truth
him
to
that I
that.
said he was a hack, and it's like, bro, I've been telling you were a hack.
Well, right. As long as you're willing to say that to that person, then yeah, it's like, hey.
I've said it to you a million times.
Yeah.
So why are you shocked that I'm saying it?
It's like a guy who's missing an arm who's like, dude, I heard you telling people I'm an amputee. It's like, yeah, bro. The arm thing.
Yeah, you're gonna grab me with two hands, or what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do, grab me?
You're gonna talk about
Yeah. Good luck, motherfucker.
you're gonna talk about Catholic school again, or what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do, Hacky?
Yeah, dude, and yeah, I fucking then like comics. The other thing I don't like about it, which makes it a bad job, is that like when other comics come to me and ask me about bits.
Of their bits?
Yeah, like when somebody's running a bit, it's like, yo, don't do that. I don't want to hear your fucking bit. Bro.
Anyone?
Not. I mean, there's like
Right.
a couple people where it's
That
like
you're
I'll
close to,
listen.
probably, yeah.
I'll listen. And
Like,
I'll
do
let
you
'em
run your
know.
shit by somebody? Like, are you? No?
No, never, ever.
Do you judge that?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think you shouldn't have to? Because I get people kind of workshopping things.
I mean, yeah, I get it, but it's like if you've never told it on stage, you shouldn't be telling me.
Oh, I was assuming it'd be after they've told it on stage and they're trying to look for a tag or something.
No, people will come before. They're like, I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
bro. And
is
then-
this good to
yeah.
go on? Oh,
yeah, it's
God.
like I don't fucking know. And
Ask the
you don't
crowd.
know. Yeah, exactly. Tell the crowd, and then figure it out afterwards. But like,
Right.
even after, like, people will come up to me, other comics, and like be like, oh, you said this, and try to give me a tag here and there, and more times than not,
Are you receptive to that?
I mean, like, I'll listen to them. More times than not, I'm not gonna use it.
Well, because it's not good, not because it's theirs.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
yeah,
if it was theirs and it was good, would you use it? I mean, do
Well,
you
that's
ever
the
feel
thing is,
too
like-
much pride to like grab it?
it's not. I haven't never thought about it as like if it's pride.
Maybe
or
that's the
not.
wrong word.
No, but no,
It could be respect to your craft.
It
you
totally
know?
could be just me being a fucking
Either one, no.
egotistical,
Neither one
prideful
of us are
guy.
saying for sure. Yeah, it could
Yeah,
be
but-
either. It's probably somewhere in between.
Yeah, it's
Everything's
like they say
duality.
something, and it's like, yeah, that's what you would say, but that's not what I would say.
Right, or
and
I
then,
would've said
and then
it.
I have to have it in my brain every time I say it that I didn't come up with it.
Oh, right. So,
Which is
okay.
like, and then when it bombs, it's like, man, fuck you for telling me that.
No,
shit.
actually, that's a really interesting secondary point there. Like it's one thing to use it, but every time you use it, for sure,
Yeah.
you're gonna know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and then when it doesn't work, now I'm mad at my friend.
yeah.
'Cause
Okay,
it's like,
right.
You piece of shit. Why'd you tell me to say
I
that?
thought it was gonna be good every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it sounds like a pretty rough profession. Where's the worst place you've had to do comedy? Do you ever do any like shitty corporate gigs or like? I mean, I know most places that are holding like who do we ever want? Someone we asked recently is like, do they all suck? Everywhere sucks.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere does suck.
Yeah, that
there's
was the
like
thing.
there's like club like a comedy club, like a legit comedy club, to me, that's like the penultimate.
Top tier.
Yeah, like
That's where you want to see comedy.
Yeah, I've gone to arena shows. I've never performed in an arena, but I've gone to arena shows and they suck.
They do.
I performed in theaters, a few of them. A small theater's kind of okay. A really big theater sucks ass to me.
Theater
anyways.
seating sucks dick, and we need to do something about it. Period.
Yeah.
The seating for the viewers.
Yeah.
It's back
Yeah,
when people were
Magoobies
skinny.
is like almost theater seating, but somehow it's okay.
Yeah.
But like a place like the DC.
Shout out to
Improv,
Magoobies. We love Magoobies.
I very much the owner of Magoobies, Andrew. He's like a second father to me. Love
Really?
that guy. Oh yeah.
Shout out to Andrew from
Yeah.
Magoobies.
My stepmom was like a frequent Like
She was fucking Andrew?
I don't know if she was. I don't think she was fucking Andrew. I don't think Andrew would fuck her.
Okay.
No offense
like,
to-
Andrew has some pretty high standards.
He does.
Shout out to you, Andrew. Good for him.
But like, so it's like when I started trying to do comedy, she was like, "Oh, email him," and I emailed him, and he was like, "I was trying to do the competition there." And he was like, "The best advice I could give you would be to not have your first time be this competition."
Oh, it was going to be your first time.
Yeah, he's like, go. He's like, gave me some people's names and was like, talk to them,
Nice.
do the open mics and do all that.
Go cut your teeth a bit, yeah.
Yeah, and then come back.
Right.
And then And then when I finally did the competition, I won. And then I lost to Shane Gillis in the finals.
Who?
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, that's
some no-name guys. The guys win the competitions and end up going off into obscurity.
Yeah, I know.
No one's even heard of this thing.
Half of them don't even have their pictures on the wall anymore.
Gillis? And what are we talking?
Yeah.
So you did win though?
I mean,
That's sick.
I didn't win like the yearly thing. I won like a monthly. I came.
But you won a competition.
Yeah, I've won a couple of comedy competitions. But as far as like bad shows go, I mean, corporate gigs always suck, but they're not like as terrible as like I went to it was near Fort Meade. It was a New Year's Eve show in this bar that was like,
which already have like a stigma to them.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve show.
Yeah, and it was like in a bar that was like kind of behind a KFC, like right off of Annapolis Road. And the bar, it was one lady working there, and she was drunk as fuck. And then her baby daddy came in like halfway through the show and was like, "I'm going to go get my gun and come back and shoot this place up because I know one of you guys is trying to fuck my baby mama." And she's like, "I'm going to suck all their dick." She was doing all that.
Dude, when she's not helping, like, because all you want her to be doing at that point is trying to, like, cop a plea.
Yeah.
And if she's just like, "Yeah, I'm fucking all of them," you're
Yeah.
like, "We're dead."
Yeah, I want her to be like, "I ain't sucking none of these motherfuckers."
Yeah.
But she's like, I'll fuck him.
Don't point at me. Don't point at me. Don't point at me.
She's like twerking on the sound booth, like while people are on. It's like, all right, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I did a show in a place called Cheraw, South Carolina once, and the town it was a plantation, and then when slavery ended, the plantation owners left and just left the slaves there. So like everybody in that town is like direct descendants of slaves, and it's like 120 people, and then everybody's black. I was one of 2 white guys that was in the town for the show, and I was on stage for like 4 minutes. I'd only been doing comedy like 6 or 7 months, and I was on stage and I started doing this bit about like a childhood nickname, and somebody in the back just stood up and went, "We don't give a fuck about your childhood, white boy." And I didn't know what to do, and I just put the mic in the mic stand. I was supposed to do 10 minutes. I just put the mic in the mic stand, walked straight out, walked straight back to the hotel, and just cried.
Yeah, bye.
Like the guys I was with, they came back in, and they're like, "What the fuck happened back there?" And I'm like, "I don't think I'm cut out for this."
Yeah, oh, that's one of the things I had to rethink your whole career.
Yeah, and they're like, when he said that, what'd you want to say back to him? I'm like, call him a faggot, and like this and that. And they're like,
"What is this, fucking Wakanda, dude? Leave me alone."
Yeah, they're like, "Why didn't you do that?" And I'm like, "Cause I'm the only white guy." And they're like, "What, are you scared?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh right, Bernie Mac. You're
As long,
not supposed to be scared of you motherfuckers."
unless you do the Kramer.
Yeah.
So that's the difference, though. If you don't have,
Don't pull a
there's a
Kramer.
fine line. If you don't have hate in your
dude.
heart, though, you should feel
Michael
safe to
Richards?
say the thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Richards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's,
love that. You're good.
Yeah,
That's
and also Kramer, he got lucky in that one because he was.
I don't know if you call that luck.
If he did that in a black room, he wouldn't have made it out.
Oh no, God no.
He did that in a very
True,
mainstream room.
yeah. But he definitely. I mean, but that's hate in your heart, right? That's not something that
I don't know if
I
that
didn't
was,
hear it.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
hear
if
it.
that
I
was
didn't-
hate in his heart. I think that was a guy that like doesn't do comedy. That was just like he hurt my feelings, and now I mean I guess
he
that
crashed
is
out.
yeah I guess that is hate, but
maybe
it's not, like,
specific. Yeah, who knows?
it's not like he hates black people. It's like he hates that black guy.
right,
He's like, I'm trying to hurt this one specific black guy.
right.
I
I get saying something to you just to hurt,
And then when he apologized and everybody laughed, do you remember that?
No.
He went on like it was like Letterman. Jerry Seinfeld was on Letterman, or I can't remember if it was Letterman or Leno, whatever. And he was like, Michael Richards is gonna actually like call in and like he wants to say something about it. And so they had him on like a live feed, and he was apologizing, and he was like, I'm just really sorry for what I said, and the Afro-American community, and everybody just starts laughing.
And he's trying to be serious.
Yeah, Jerry's like, he's serious. This isn't funny. And Michael Richards is like, no, I'm trying to apologize.
Oh my
here.
God.
Maybe this isn't the best way to do
Oh
this.
my, no,
It's like,
definitely not the
he
best
called them
way.
Afro-American.
Afro-American, yeah. Like, some things you don't abbreviate. And maybe just in apologies. You don't abbreviate in apologies.
Yeah, I'm so, like, we know who you're apologizing to.
Fuck,
You
dude.
don't have to say it.
My fellow nappy-haired Americans, like, whoa, bro, chill.
Literally, he was Kramer until he did that, and now he's Michael Richards. I don't know why why his name stuck after that moment. That's the only reason I know him.
Yeah, he
But
killed
Seinfeld
Kramer.
ruled, just to be fair.
Yeah.
The show,
Yeah.
not Seinfeld himself.
Yeah, Seinfeld, the show is amazing.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You like Curbed?
Yeah, Curb is really good too.
Yeah.
It's basically Seinfeld with cuss words.
Right, that's
like
why I
about
asked.
it.
Yeah, if you like one, you like the other, probably.
Yeah, you got to.
Name your top 3 working comedians.
Like
Sorry,
alive?
the internet loves lists. Yeah, like who that are alive that are still doing comedy.
Dave Attell, Jim Norton, and shit.
Another bald white guy. Another
Yeah,
bald
yeah,
white guy.
right. I want to say like somebody like Dave Chappelle or like Louis C.K., but they and Bill Burr, like, but all those guys have like gone past it
Right.
at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're in territory where it's like they're not really getting better. Where a guy
Louis pretty nasty. We've
he's
seen him recently.
Yeah,
pretty nasty.
he's hilarious, but it's like
So are
yeah,
the
it's
other
like you
ones
reach
are
a
too.
certain point and it's like, okay, you're as funny as you're gonna get. Where
Right.
It's like you see a guy like Dave Attell or Jim Norton, and every time I see them is funnier than the last time.
I got
saw
what you're
them.
saying. I got what you're saying.
And-
So even if they're at like escape velocity, they're at a cruising altitude.
Yeah.
But they are cruising.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And so when I that's why I like when I say favorite, it's like because I want somebody that I can see is still growing. Because it gives me that feeling of like,
For sure.
oh yeah, I can still grow.
Yeah.
You know what
it's
I mean?
not stagnant.
Yeah, and I'm not just stuck in my voice.
You've been on stage with David Tell.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
Yeah, him.
Who's like the coolest person you've gotten to share a stage with? Whether you worked with him directly or whether it was the same night or.
Oh,
I'm sure there's been a shit ton of people.
Yeah, I mean Jim Norton was like getting to work with him was really fucking cool.
You opened for Tom Segura?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
dude,
long
wasn't
time
fun?
ago. I don't want to do gossip or like
Yeah,
anything,
sure.
but fuck him. Him and his wife both fucking suck as
Really?
people. Yeah,
Thank you.
they can both fucking eat a dick for
Wow.
real.
And listen,
He wouldn't talk. He wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't look at me. And like at one point, he was like, "Could you shut up? Your accent's disgusting."
no,
and it's like,
he
and it's like, yo,
didn't.
you're friends with Ryan Sickler. Like, what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
you telling
right.
me? My fucking like, there'd be like times where like we'd be in the green. It's like fucking small.
And by the way,
green room.
I don't even notice in your accent, which I'm shit too
Yeah.
from here, but like, yeah.
Dude, it's bad. It's bad. It's not good.
Okay.
My accent's been getting worse and worse. But like, there's like times where we're in the green room where it's like, him and the feature are talking, and I'll say something and it gets ignored, and then the feature will like look at me. He's noticing what's happening, and then he'll say what I just said, and then Tom will respond to him saying it, and it's like at that point,
Like blatantly?
yeah.
Ew,
And at that point,
that's
I was like,
fucking
all right,
gross,
I'm
dude.
just gonna fucking like.
That's gross.
I'm like, and I don't know if it was like because he had like there was like an issue with like his ride from the airport, or like the fact
That's
that
not, yeah, but
he's at
you're
Magooby's
reaching
when he
there.
wants to
You're
be-
being pretty generous there.
Yeah, well, I'm trying, because
Right.
it's like,
I know, give benefit of the doubt.
and also like I fucking love Tom Segura.
Sure.
And people, when I started doing comedy, that was like the #1 comp I had.
Oh, wow.
Was people would tell me I sound like Tom Segura or
Wow.
my cadence or whatever, and even to this day I probably still sound like him
Right.
because the way he performs is like he does what I do. It's just you're telling stories and shit. But yeah, that shit fucking blew me. So
Does
I
he-
know you said who's your favorite, and then I'm just like fuck Tom Segura.
Well, no, I brought him up, though. I brought
That's
him up. I brought
awesome.
him up. My thing is, like, is he the one, does the club ask you to open, or does that person ask you to open?
Usually it's the club.
Okay.
There's like certain like if you work with somebody before or like I've never understood the people that reach out to a comic on Instagram and the comic answers, because I've reached out to people on Instagram and they never hit me back. You know what I mean? Like I know like I've hung out and met Dan Soder probably like 25 times.
Love Dan
and he
Soder.
like won't answer my DMs, which is like, I'm not upset
Yeah.
about it. I get
Right,
it. It's like
yeah.
who is, whatever. You're not even opening them, but
Right.
I I would say maybe Dan Soder might be the coolest guy.
He's the shit.
He's a
the golden retriever of comedy.
Yeah, he's a tremendously good hang. And Nick DiPaolo was another one where it's like, I wish I could have another opportunity to hang out with that guy.
Wow.
Because he was so fucking funny.
Yeah, I bet.
Just like just saying
right
shit.
in his natural state.
Yeah, out of the blue. Like he came into the green room and was like, "These motherfuckers don't know about Ted Williams." I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "I know about Ted Williams," and he's like, "It's not you. It's just these fucking people don't know Ted. He's an American hero." Like,
so he's exactly it's like that's perfect.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: if animals could talk, which animal do you think would be the most racist?
Shit. I want to say dogs. I mean, I feel like that's like
Because they're already racist. Kinda.
Yeah. Some of them just like.
I mean, they don't
hate-
have to talk for us to know. We can tell in their
They're
actions.
colorblind and they literally hate darkness. Like some of them are like if you're dark, I don't fuck with that.
For real.
So
yeah.
probably dog.
Yeah.
Probably dog. Maybe like a kangaroo or something. I feel like it'd be funny if like a monkey was racist. I'll let you guys figure out why that's funny.
You guys do the math on that. Some things are a little bit, they're layered. What's the worst physical pain you've ever been in?
Damn. Either when I tore my ACL and MCL or
Same time?
yeah,
Oof.
or when I got into a car accident where I got rear-ended.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yo,
pause. Bro. He
pause.
rammed me hard, bro. He's going like it was in 695 and I was like the last car in traffic and this old man in a Lincoln Town car fucking got his
Heavy
pedals
bitch.
mixed up.
Heavy
Yeah.
car.
Dude, he hit me so hard that like I smacked
You
my
came?
car. My car was like tuna canned because there's a Sprinter van in front of me. So like
Damn.
he hit me so hard that I went into the Sprinter van and I broke the seat. How hard I
What were
slammed
you in?
back. What was I in?
Yeah.
I was in it was like a 2012 Impala.
Don't buy those.
Yeah, for real.
Don't
For
buy
real.
those.
Crash
Yeah.
rating bullshit.
But like I didn't see it. Like I didn't see it coming. So like that's the only reason my back didn't break. But like I had stopped taking opiates and stuff. But that was like I was like I have to take these pain pills because
Yeah.
like I can't move. Like
Yeah.
I had to do
Respect,
physical
yeah.
therapy for like 5 months.
Mm.
That was also one of the funnest sets I ever had. Was they gave me They gave me 2 pain pills. One was for the morning, and one was for the night. And I had like slept all day before a show, and I was like, "Well, I'll take both at the same time." And then I went to the show and just
Wow.
blacked out. And I'm like, apparently, I was like taking people's food off their plate and taking bites of it and throwing it on the floor and doing like an impression of The Rock.
It's probably a great show.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Was this just the medication, or did you drink like?
all I
don't-
remember is just like I took the painkillers, I took a muscle relaxer, I drove to the show.
Allegedly, I drove
like
to the
this.
show.
Cool.
And then next thing I know, I'm at the Nautilus Diner on York Road with like 70 empty jelly containers in front of me, and everybody was like, "Damn, how'd you do that?" I'm like, I don't know what's
It's an
going
old
on.
trick
I don't
from
know
high
what's going
school.
on.
I don't know where am I? When did you guys get here? Have you ever injured yourself during sex?
Nah,
Okay.
nah, dude. I'm not too cool for that.
What is something that you judge people for but you do yourself?
Damn, that's a tough one.
I know it's tough on the spot. That
That's
is
a
a tough
tough
on the
one.
spot question.
Cause like I judge people for a lot of shit, and I
Right.
feel like I don't do any of it.
Well, fair, fair.
Respect.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
I don't know, fucking when people pander to a crowd, I guess.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Sometimes I'll do that.
Of course,
too.
of course.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was on acid. That was the first time I ever did it. I
Nice.
was on acid over. I just completely forgot about this. I was having sex with my girlfriend and we were on acid and like, I felt like if I came, she was gonna like do something with it. I was like, I can't let her have my cum.
I love an acid thought like that. Like you're Kobe Bryant and she's stealing your
Yeah,
condom.
or like
Drake,
some
Drake
or like
stealing the
witchcraft
condoms.
or something.
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
Drake would put hot sauce in the condoms and shit.
and we were like on the back patio at my dad's house, and we were having sex, and then I'm like, I can't come. She's gonna take my cum, and I'm like doing everything I can to like like fake it and not come, and then like I looked up and my brother was watching us from like the upstairs.
And you start coming.
No, I hit him with the American Psycho. He's like flexing to him. Like, one day you'll be here, dude. Not right now.
Study game tape right now. Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta fake an orgasm, especially if you think your girl's gonna do witchcraft with it.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
What's the gayest thing you've ever done?
Kissed a guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, on stage, I kissed a black man.
Wow.
It was to prove that I wasn't racist and homophobic.
There you go.
So I said,
I'll prove to you that I'm gay.
Is that gay? I don't know.
Kissing guys up there, probably.
Kissing guys normally, but to prove something, it's like
don't do this to me.
I was in a 10-year relationship with this guy to prove to my mom that I fucking.
That's tough, dude. That's very tough.
Have you ever had to call the cops?
I called the cops once in my life. Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah. I was going to my car and a kid got out of my car.
As a kid that shouldn't have been in there?
Yeah, some kid I didn't know, and he's like on the phone.
wrong kid?
Yeah, he's on the phone.
He called Wayfair like, this is not the one I ordered.
Yeah, I wanted the Michael. You sent me a Sebastian.
Yeah.
But he was like, he kept insisting that it was his friend's car and that he was supposed to be in the car, and like the way I was parked.
He had 2 pairs of your sunglasses.
No, he literally had my grinder, my weed grinder in his hand, and I'm like, yeah, that's.
I want that more than the sunglasses. Yeah.
And I had my dog with me, and he kept insisting.
Your racist dog, obviously.
Nah, dude, my he's not racist. He's a good guy.
I love that. He got all serious.
Nah,
my dog's not a racist.
He's also a black guy. He's black. My dog is black.
There you go.
He can't be racist. But then I kept confronting him, being like, yo, like, give me my shit, blah, blah, blah. And then he, like, pulled his waist up or pulled his shirt up and showed me he had a gun. And I was like, all right. And then as soon as he, like, walked away, I was like, yeah, call the cops. I was like, yeah, there's a kid with a gun and he was in my car, and like I just like try to find him. Like, I'm not worried. You're like, you don't have to press charges, but like he's got a gun.
Be aware.
Yeah, he's got a gun, and
be aware there's a 12-year-old with a gun and a grinder. And he's running around, and he's got some pretty good weed right now. I'll be honest, Alter. I can't tell you how I know, but he's got some $70
an eighth shit.
He's got at least a blunt or two worth of some.
I'm kind of pissed about that. Yeah, that's the only time I ever called the cops.
You know, it do be like that sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
I usually would never, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, there's just certain, I mean, you know, it's like you're going to fucking, yeah.
Yeah, more times than not, it's like I think I can handle any problem.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean?
mean?
Most of your life you've been able to. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You only had to call them.
Also, I was a security guard, bro. I was basically a cop. So.
Yeah. I had the segue and everything.
Segue.
Let's see. What's the gayest thing you've ever done? We got it. That's the important stuff there. If there was a movie about your life, what would it be called? As if you're like 80
I don't know,
already.
Grief.
Grief?
Yeah.
That's sad.
I've already thought about it. I've thought about this a lot, actually. If there was a movie about my life, it would be called Grief. And it would be like each part of the movie is like a different stage of grief.
A different loss.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
like,
no,
it's
the
like
actual stages.
Yeah, where it's like denial. Like,
I don't love the stages of grief because it's not that linear for people.
No, it really isn't.
You know,
yeah.
I understand it's a good concept. You know, for understanding it, but it's like, you know, people are like expecting it to be like in this linear order, and it's just like
some people are just like, well, you're right. They just accept it right away. It's the last. It's straight to the last.
Right. Or for people like you and me, it's like we're gonna make dick jokes until we don't have to think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll do everything I can to not ever process this.
No, just not look at it.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah, that's what the one thing the DUI did. It was like having to go to counseling and all that.
Oh, yeah.
That, like, I'm like, okay, well, now, 10 years too late, but I'm finally getting to process, like, all my mom shit and all that.
Oh, right. Because that's the thing. Well, so right. If you go to, like, an addictions thing, whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever, if it's a good program, it's not even about the substance, right? It's about what's underlying that, because it's, like, a void in you that usually people are trying to fill.
Yeah, that's
so... It's
100% how you beat addiction for the most part is figuring out why.
Figure out what's up with you. What are you trying to do? Run from, numb, or heal?
Yeah.
Even if you don't know it subconsciously.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on all the time.
Yeah. So good. So it's nice that you got it. Better late than never.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also, not many movies called Grief, by the way. Just so, you know.
Wait, is there? Are there?
That many.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I'm serious. I mean, I don't know any. You know?
Yeah.
There should be. It's crazy.
What do people usually answer to that question?
I don't know if I've ever even asked it.
Like white men can't jump. Or...
I don't know if I've ever asked it. Like, yeah, I don't know. If someone asked me, well, Mike, if there was a movie about your life, what would it be called?
Yeah, I don't know that you have ever asked it.
I just did. I asked you. What do you got?
Disappointment.
Damn.
Unrealized potential.
This is a long
It's the
title.
saddest titles ever.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay. I can dig it. You did Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Represented in the Orioles shit. In the O's, baby.
Yeah, go O's.
Love that.
Yeah.
How was that? So, like, I just want so people. I mean, a lot of people seen Kill Tony.
Mhm.
Or was it a real bucket pool? Are you really just like in the thing with the? And don't you have to be like handicapped to get on the show?
Dude, it seems like that.
I mean, you're a regular comedy's already psych ward E, as we talked about. So Kill Tony must be like,
bro, that the bullpen, like waiting for that
bullpen,
show,
right?
is
That's what I was gonna ask.
hell on earth, bro.
Because dude, oh my god,
it's like a.
it would have been like the Owen Cook thing, but worse. Yeah, it's like
It's imagine 400 of those autistic guys,
Jesus.
and their leader is like a half gay, like edgelord.
65%. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
And it's just like it's like you're in this. It's kind of a big bar, but there's like 350 people in it, so it's like dick to ass. It's hard to move around.
And those are all the people just wanting to get up so
Yeah,
bad.
Everybody's just worried about
90% of them are not comedians, right?
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
probably
right? Like
close
people
to
who like the
90%.
show, they
And then
want to get on.
That 10% that are comedians are people that have been doing it for like maybe a year and a half or 2 years, and then there's
or
like,
14 and are horrific,
Yeah,
right? It's like
yeah.
the people who've been doing it
Yeah.
way too long,
yeah,
and it just
which is
it-
like I'm starting to feel like I'm in that category.
But you're
a little
probably
bit.
good at it. You know,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you on stage.
I'd
yet. I'm
like
just
to
saying,
think
but
I am.
That's what I'm saying, though. You know, some of them people you've been on. It's like if it
Yeah.
hasn't clicked and you've been doing it 14 years, and you're still not funny.
Yeah, like a Tom Myers type or something.
I don't
like
know,
that.
but yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's like a local guy that. Anyway,
Fuck him.
I mean, not fuck him.
Okay.
He's fine.
not funny.
he just sucks. Like, he's like one of those guys where it's like he's almost there. Like he's got the structure and everything
Right.
down, but it's just not funny.
Damn it.
So it's
That's
like-
almost more frustrating.
And he's got such like a passion and like a.
That's
fucking,
so
like,
frustrating. It's like following the recipe order for order, but then
Yeah.
it still tastes like a white guy made it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like something's missing.
There's just
not enough
some secret
pepper.
sauce missing.
But yeah, so like the waiting around for that sucks. And as far as like, is it legit or not? I went like 15 to 20 times to sign up for Kill
Where
Tony.
did you go? Was it when they were traveling, or did you go to?
No, it was when I lived in Austin for
Oh, right,
like,
you were in
like 8 or 9 months, and so I would go every Monday, and the one time I get on just so happens to be when a guy that I've known the entire time I've been doing comedy is on the panel,
Matt or Lemaire?
Lemaire.
Oh, cool.
And then Matt, I had met him. I'd worked with him twice in the last like 2 years before.
Oh, so that was just happenstance.
So
with you and Lemaire.
somehow, and like I kept asking Lemaire, I kept being like, yeah,
Right.
you
And
can tell
Lemaire
me.
was gonna crack. Let's be real.
He wouldn't crack because I kept being like, yo, come on,
Right.
like honestly, like what are the
Right,
fucking
right, right,
odds?
right.
And he's like, yeah, I know it's crazy, right? And I'm like, no, but for real, like you had something to do with it.
So if there is, they're not letting you in on a period, right?
Yeah.
So as far as you know, you got called up there
Yeah, and did my little
and
1
did
minute.
well.
Yeah, and I did okay. It's weird because like in the room, I did way better than it sounded on
I
YouTube,
mean, that's
which
the thing,
sounds
though.
like
You can tell what's good and what's not. Because, I mean, you know, you can tell the difference, right? It's
Yeah.
like you're up there, you know what's going on, you know what you're doing. I mean, it's funny.
Yeah. And then when I watch it back, like my set from my 1 minute on there, it's like Tony and Brian weren't listening. They were talking to each other pretty
Yeah.
much the entire time I was on stage. And
it
like,
is
the guy-
funny. I listened to it. I
and
like
the
it.
guys in the band were talking too, but it's like I'm on stage and like I can hear, you know, it's like
Oh.
we're all on the same stage. Like I can
Right.
hear the guy behind me back here talking. I can
Right.
hear them talking.
It's not the best place to do comedy, period.
Yeah, and then like on the interview part, there was like 2 times where either
Red Band shit on your punchline hard the one time.
yeah,
And then Tony even called that out.
yeah, and they also I don't know if they cut the audio or if like there's just something with how they record it, but there's like 2 lines that I had.
I was
that
wondering
just
if
were
anything I
not-
edited it out.
were not even like you couldn't they weren't audible. You couldn't hear them. Which like you know whatever, and it was cool. It was a nice little like 1,000 followers I got from it.
Right.
And
But
then,
that's
like,
the thing. It's like but people think that you get on Kill Tony and then it's like you've arrived.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna kill.
If
And
you're in a
then-
wheelchair or something, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, really though, I mean, for real, I'm not
Yeah.
even being. It's like that there's something that, or if you're covered in face tattoos or have like blue mohawk, right? It's like
Yeah, I'm just kind of like a generic looking guy.
in the mouth breather internet world, it's like you need what? Okay, he was funny. We you know.
Yeah, you need like a
Gimmick?
A gimmick, yeah. And I don't really have a gimmick, but the cool thing though is that like I got like 1,000 followers from it. Which
I mean,
is,
right,
like,
and that's not
which
nothing.
is
then.
like it's not nothing, but it's also like out of the 1,000 people that followed me from it, I'd say like 200 or 300 of them are people that like legitimately like they're constantly asking me like when am I going to be in their town or
Nice.
when am I going to have something to
Real,
sell them?
okay, yeah.
And it's like okay, well that's cool.
Engaged.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
Engage is a huge part. I mean, you know, if you got to, yeah, so, yeah, 100%.
And then like
Engage is huge.
I got to do Tony's showcase thing.
Because someone asked you.
Yeah, Tony and so like Brian invited me to do like their secret
The
show
secret
or whatever.
show, okay.
Which
Was that how they do that on stage?
yeah, but
That's how you know you
but
do well.
he did it like Tony was forcing him to do it. And then Tony invited me to do his show. And then so I did Tony's show and fucking it was awesome. The green room was yeah, there's some things I feel like I don't know if I should say or not, but like I just didn't.
Definitely
I
say
don't
'em.
like Tony. I didn't like Tony.
I mean, that's
I didn't
fair.
like him, and he was
Well-
like being such a fucking like dork. He was like trying to like intimidate me, like which is like it's fun. I know where he was like busting balls or whatever, but it's like he's like this is your big moment if you bomb, blah blah blah. And it's like he's like aren't you scared? Aren't you scared? And it's like bro, I've lived in Baltimore for like 12 years.
It's almost like he feeds off that. He feeds off of like the fear almost, huh? He's
Yeah,
like
and
wanting
it's
you
like-
to be scared.
It's like yeah, you have more clout and notoriety and
Sure,
followers and all
yeah.
this stuff, but like I'm better than you. Like I legitimately think I'm a better comedian than you.
I
So,
love
like,
that, and that's how you should
can't-
feel, right?
You can't
Like-
bully me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid. Like we're in a sold out comedy club. You think I'm scared of this?
Right.
Like, this is what if there was 4 people out there, I'd be scared.
Mm.
But there's fucking 300 people out there that want to laugh. This is what.
I know
we do.
this.
This
I
is
know
what we
this.
do.
Wow,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah. Like what are you talking?
Yeah,
like,
he's like, I know Joe Rogan.
Yeah, and he's like, he
I
was
don't
like
give
trying
a
to like
fuck.
big dick Ron White. Like Ron White came in and Tony was like trying to talk about like, oh yeah, I bought this $20,000 art piece and blah blah blah. And then like he looked at me and went, he was saying something to Ron about how he had the biggest condo in Austin.
Oh god.
He's like 20,000 square feet, and then he looked at me and goes, "And if I hear anybody else say 20,000 square foot condo, I'll know you told them." I immediately went on my phone and sent a message to Red Bar. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, Tony's a faggot. He's got a 20,000 foot condo.
Yeah.
And thinks it's cool."
Tell everyone you know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's hilarious. If anyone, they like,
Yeah, it's like,
like
bro.
anyone gives a fuck what your square footage is.
Yeah, dude,
Did you
Ron
hear what
White-
Hinchcliffe's condo is in Austin? Like, who gives a
Ron
fuck?
White's been selling out theaters for 30
Ron White
years. He
invented
doesn't-
comedy.
he
What are you
doesn't give a
talking about?
fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
of course
Like-
not.
Bro's had a private plane for 20 years. Like he's got generations of planes probably. Like,
Yeah. He didn't just get. Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
like, damn, that sucks. It sucks when you meet. You know, they say don't meet your heroes. Not that fucking Hinchcliffe is your hero or anything, but you know.
Yeah.
And because that's what I was gonna ask is afterwards, like, if they don't invite you to the show, you don't get to meet the panel or anything, right? It's like if they don't invite you, it's just that whatever you.
Yeah,
do
it's
up on
just that
stage.
one time, and then maybe you'll get called up again or whatever. And like I kept going after that too, and never got called up again. But like the lady, his manager lady, who like runs that side of the show, the sign-ups and the
Yeah.
production of the show, that lady, she's awesome.
Is she awesome?
Christy, she's
I love
a
that.
fucking
Shout
sweetheart.
out to you, Christy.
Yeah, for real, Christy. I love that lady. She was like, that was the only thing I looked forward to. when I
Well,
went
that's
to go
incredible.
sign up.
That says a lot. It
Yeah.
really does, especially when everything else is like chaotic and like
Mhm.
not great.
and
then
she's like a boss ass bitch, dude.
yeah, definitely. She has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, to be chosen for that position, to be like you got to be on top of your shit. Type A.
Yeah, and that's like back to like is it like actually a bucket pool or not? There's one time where like they kept coming back and being like everybody's bombing. We're gonna bring 5 people at a time now and just like turbo this
Right.
until somebody doesn't bomb. And like she would walk in.
Because they have a show to do. Yeah.
Yeah, she'd walk in and be like calling the names, and I'd be like, "Hey, Christy, like I'm right here. You could just not read one of those names. You got your little headset on. You're connected to them. You could just tell them and put me up and I won't bomb.
Yeah.
Like, I can guarantee you I'll go
Right.
up there and not bomb.
Right.
And she
If
kept
nothing else, I will not shit the bed up here.
yeah, and she kept being like, "Nah, we can't do that." So it's like, you know, maybe it was just
Yeah,
like a
and also,
universal thing that Lemaire
I
happened
do
to
think
be
people
there.
focus way too much on like, is it the bucket pool or isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the catchy question, but it's like,
Yeah, too many
Who
times.
gives a fuck?
Too many times the show sucks for it to
Right.
have been a planned.
exactly.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's also like too good for it to be only planned.
Right.
So there's like
right.
somewhere in between where they have a show to make.
And I
'Cause
was also like, I was a huge. I was a Kill Tony fan from like.
see, I don't
the
watch it
very
religiously like
beginning.
that. But
I was, and then after
seeing
after
how
all
the sausage
that,
was made,
yeah, I was like, I can't watch this fucking show anymore.
Yeah.
When I went to LA in 2016, it was like right when they first started doing Kill Tony, and I flew to LA specifically to try to get on
sick.
Kill Tony.
That's sick. I love that.
And so for like almost 10 years later, to move to Texas and then get on, it was a very special moment.
Yeah,
me,
for sure.
You know, and then it's just, but
And
yeah,
that was just a couple years back, or was it?
that was it was right before Thanksgiving 2025.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
damn.
2024. Sorry.
Oh yeah, so yeah, real recent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I moved to Texas in August of 2024, and then I moved back in July last year.
Said fuck that, fuck Tejas.
Yeah,
You missed crab cakes or
that was
what?
a bad. Yeah, I did miss Baltimore a lot, but it was more just like the situation wasn't right.
Right.
The people I was with.
Simple
and-
as that.
Yeah, the people I was with, and I didn't like the scene at all. The comedy scene in Austin.
Well, right. Just because it's like selling tickets doesn't mean it'll feel good for you, right?
Yeah.
It's like because people are like, oh, look, it's making money. It might not, it's every comedy city feels different, I'm sure.
Yeah, and Austin's full of people that are like have been doing comedy for less than 5 years. So it'd be like if you're, at a job for like 10 years and you're really good at your job, and then they move you to a different branch where everybody's new,
Right.
and they're all just like,
Still excited.
yeah, and they're not good, and they're not. It's like, all right, I can't do the thing where you're fake nice, like California
Yeah.
type shit. That's the vibe there. Is like,
Well, you're already
California.
like broken, right?
Yeah,
Some of
I'm
them have
jaded.
like a childlike wonder. You're like, I've seen the world.
Yeah, and it's
You
like you'd be like fucking. It's like back to that thing, like where you'd be like fucking with people, and they don't get it. Like there's
There's
this
nothing
one.
worse, man.
Like you ever have a thing where like you meet somebody like multiple times, hang out with them for hours, and then they just don't know your name still.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, we've hung out for maybe like 30 hours total, and you don't know my name. And there's this one guy where like that kept happening. So, his name was Billy Swift. Is Billy Swift? You guys can look him up. He's all right. But I
Shout out to
kept telling him my name was William Quick. I just kept being like, yeah, dude, that's crazy. You're Billy Swift. I'm Will Quick. And like he kept believing me, and he did not like it that I kept, because he wouldn't remember my name, and I did that maybe like 4 times, and every time he fell for it.
That's crazy.
And it's like everybody that is around is like laughing. And he's like, why is everybody laughing?
That's
and they're
crazy.
Like, his name's not Will Quick.
It's like the people in LA who they don't know if they met you before. Says, "Go, nice to see you."
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
So that doesn't mean I've seen you before. Nice to meet you. Always nice to see you.
Yeah, dude.
It's that weird fucking political correct bullshit. It's like,
Billy Swift, I'm Willie Speed. Thanks.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'd just be like, "Whoa, you guys hearing this?"
That was like legitimately like 5 times that
So
happened.
good.
And then also
Fuck
they got
that guy also.
Yeah,
you
also
know?
he got caught getting cheated on or cheating on his girlfriend at a show we were at. And I'm watching the whole thing happening. I'm just laughing. Mark Norman was actually on stage at the show. And then I had to go.
cheating.
And then I had to go
infidelity, gay.
I wish Mark would have heard it happening. He was too busy killing to.
Yeah, because that tracks.
And then I went up on stage and was like, "You guys missed it." Like, I know Mark Norman was just in
Oh,
here, but there was a fucking.
I love that.
There was a full-on Cheaters episode happening, like 20 feet away from this.
I love that. Go up on stage and call it out immediately.
Yeah, they were like, everybody. The
Cheaters.
guy that was running the show was like, "Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it." I'm like, "No, that's all I'm going to talk about."
Yeah, the thing.
I'm like, "Yo, this guy cheated on a girl with a little boy body with another girl with a little boy body. Like, that's the most pedophile thing." That's
Can
the
we all
closest
just
you
be
can
thankful that he's not taking the full step?
Yeah,
Because he's clearly on a path here.
that's one thing I really don't like is dudes. I don't like it when dudes like girls with little boy bodies.
What do you interesting when you say little boy body? I mean, just like built like nondescript, like
Like
just,
like no tits, no ass. They're just like little They look like little boys.
Okay. So you need
Like
a chick
little
with some
boy-
fat titties and a fat ass. I understand.
Yeah, or something. you know?
Something. Something that
But it's
shows that
like,
they're an adult.
Yeah,
An feminine adult.
I don't want to see a girl's ribs and hip bones and like.
You want to see a big pair of double D's and a fat dick on them.
Honestly, little boys have better asses than some of these skinny chicks.
Hot take.
I'm not sure if you can say that.
It's a very
And also,
hot
Mike,
take.
don't call it hot. Mike, we can't say that's hot.
I'll bleep that.
Yeah. You got any questions, bro? That was good. I got to piss. That's why I'm
I'm
like.
a little drunk.
Yeah. Wait. That's the team right there. What time is it?
Oh damn!
What time is it? 5:30.
5:39.
See that? Hour and a half. Perfect. You want to plug something? This probably won't be out for 3 weeks.
Nah, just my Instagram or whatever, Matt B Comedy.
Which is Matt B Comedy.
Yeah.
I will say you mentioned a player, an NFL player from every person from our division other than a Raven. Could you mention a Raven you like? Because I mean, we got Brown, we got Garrett, we got Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Every fucking.
I
I'm just
didn't
saying,
even realize that. Okay, well,
which is cool.
first and foremost, I am a Lamar Jackson stan.
Thank you.
Bro, I like
100%.
all the rumors about him leaving and all that shit. It's like, no, it's not gonna happen.
Especially when John was still the coach. It was just like, listen, do you want to have Tom Brady or do you want to have Bill Belichick? Like, be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
You need a player to even compete.
Exactly.
Though it sucks to say that and also have like Sam Darnold had just won the fucking. So like.
Yeah, but Mike McDonald.
Yeah, that sucks too. Well, to be fair, like, were we really gonna just like upend what we had? Wasn't that like after a winning season? It'd be like having a winning season.
Yeah.
Just like firing the I'm with you. Right now, I'm like, yeah, let's fucking do that.
Yeah.
In the moment, I'm like, I don't know exactly, because I feel like personally, I want an offensive coach at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Offensive
that's what
gets
I
you
was-
to the fucking Super Bowl.
I was hoping they got the
defensive
Dolphins.
wins you.
I was hoping they got the Dolphins head coach, Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel, but Daniel.
But yeah, whatever, it's McDonald, McDaniel, whichever one. I wanted him. 'cause
Chargers, I think you went to. So
Yeah.
he went to the other
which is
hardball.
which is my second favorite football team. Is
Fair.
The Chargers.
My best friend is a Chargers fan. He became a Chargers fan. We're 37. I'm not sure how old you are. He just turned 38 today. Today is his birthday.
Happy birthday.
So he watched the Super Bowl in the 90s, 94 when they were in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the
Fouts.
Chargers lost.
Yeah.
And then he chose them as his team.
That's how I started liking them, was when they went like 2-14 or whatever in like 1998 or something. I remember I was watching them play and I was like, that's like one of my first memories. It was like watching them get the shit kicked out of them and being like, somebody needs to help
Chargers
them.
are a cursed team, whether or not they know it or not.
Dude,
like, there's
super
gotta
cursed.
be, like, cause
Yeah.
like they have,
Even as LA Chargers?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, good
I don't
call,
watch
good
sports
call
like that.
actually, because
Even
like
more so.
my whole thing is like they're San Diego. Even like they've been
never
there
won't
for a
be.
long time, and
Yeah.
I'm still like San Diego sometimes.
Yeah, the Athletics are going to be like that in baseball too. It's like they're always going to be Oakland. The Chargers will always be San
Athletics,
Diego.
yeah.
I only know them for Moneyball, and it really sucks because they didn't win the Moneyball
Yeah.
season or whatever. So it's just sort of like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah,
In like
and they
5
left a
years,
lot of
I'm gonna
it.
forget.
They left
about,
a lot out of that movie too.
Did they?
They had the fucking MVP of the league.
Did they?
Yeah, Miguel Tejada.
Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. Obviously, all my information is from Moneyball,
Yeah.
which I've seen like 6 times,
It's a great
which is a
movie.
great movie. Have
It
you
is.
seen Moneyball?
I don't know.
Dude, you care about baseball
the
like a microscopic amount?
I don't.
What? A microscopic
Let's say
amount.
I didn't.
You-
Hypothetically, if I
he was
didn't, would I
gonna
like
be
the movie?
an umpire. He was gonna be an umpire.
I did. I was.
He was an umpire.
I was an umpire
so shut
for
the
like
fuck
3
up.
weeks.
You
And
love Moneyball.
watch
No,
Moneyball,
just as
dude.
a heroin addict, I
Dude.
heard I could get like $100 a game to
Hey.
not know a fucking thing.
To be fair,
Right?
Did you ever get slipped a couple bills? Yeah.
No, bro, I did it.
I'll widen that strike zone for you guys.
Bro, I
10
didn't do it
bucks.
for long enough. I did it for weeks, okay? And I don't know if I was on time once. Like, if anything, they were like, the parents were just mad. I remember
Oh, yeah.
like being like, well, I'm just getting paid to just for these parents to be mad at me.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
watch Moneyball. It's a good movie.
All right.
For
Is that the one
anyone,
with the AIDS?
doesn't matter if you watch.
Is that the one with AIDS?
No AIDS.
No. AIDS,
What's that? Oh, that's Dallas
letter
Buyers
A.
Club.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know why.
This is Brad Pitt.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty
Brad
good.
Pitt, who has AIDS, so it's the
Yeah.
same type of deal. All right, so yeah, we'll come back in here and go. Check out Matt B Comedy on Instagram.
Yes, Matt.
Come see a live show.
Yep, all over the place. Po Boys Productions also.
Po Boys Productions.
Po Boys Productions.
On
Po
YouTube?
Boys Prods. Po Boys Prods. On
Po Boys
Instagram.
Prods.
We put on shows.
P.O.?
P.O.E. like Edgar Allan
P.O.E..
Poe, but
Okay.
then also like the Pep Boys.
Okay. P.O.K. Po Boys Prod
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah. We put on shows. We got one show a month now. We're gonna branch out.
Where do you do them? Or is it?
Zissimo's in
Oh,
Hampton.
sick.
And
Yeah,
then,
I've been to Zissimo's upstairs.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get some other ones cooking too. We're gonna start a podcast and do all that stuff. So
Sick.
Love that.
big stuff coming.
I've seen you done some don't tells.
Yeah. I'm all over the place, man.
Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That was fun.
Hell yeah! Thanks for having me.
If this doesn't work, I'll kill myself. Damn.